Once upon a time, there was a kind carpenter living by himself in the woods. He had a workshop beside where he lived. He had made many different and valuable things out of wood before, but there was a doll which was especially dear to him. His name was Pinokilo. From time to time, he would suddenly stop working and fall into deep thought. He wished that the doll were alive and could take his hand, talk to him, and be with him like an unborn child. The doll in our story, Pinocchio, felt the same way. He too wished he were alive. But there was a problem. He was fixed with nails to the wall of the workshop. One day, while Carpenter was at his house, something strange happened in the workshop. Two beautiful fairies came to the workshop and gave life to him. The next day, when the carpenter returned to his workshop and found a living doll before him, he was astonished. It was beyond belief for him. Pinocchio was alive now, and the carpenter adored him more day by day. He used to hug him and spend time with him. They spent wonderful times together. They played in the workshop, in the forest, and had quality time together. Many days also the carpenter had to work in his workshop, and Pinocchio had to play by himself alone in the woods. In that area lived a sly tomcat and a cunning fox, who by chance happened to cross paths with Pinocchio one day. When they reached Pinocchio, they started to make friends with him. They talked to each other, and Pinocchio for the first time found that he could have something called friends. They talked and talked until the fox asked Pinocchio about his age.
So, how old are you?
I'm not sure. I am, 15.
Suddenly, they all saw something unbelievable happen. The nose has become longer and longer. The cat pulled the sly fox aside and whispered that he has a plan, and told him to follow his lead only. The fox agreed. After some chatting and playing with fun together, Cat and Fox took Pinocchio's hand and took him deep in the forest, somewhere special. They walked and walked until they came to a strange tree that instead of bearing fruit grew golden coins. Wow, a tree full of coins. Cunning Cat with a devilish look asked Pinocchio to tell a lie there, if he could.
Pinocchio, can you tell a lie now?
Sure, the grass is blue.
And the magic happened the same moment again. The nose started to grow longer and longer. They started to use Pinocchio's nose as a long stick now to shake the fruits, coins, down from the tree. Fox was so excited. Pinocchio became proud and happy at the same time, as he could help like that his new friends, but Cat has another agenda. He took out a bag quickly and started to fill the bag with the coins from the ground. The cunning fox and sly cat could hardly contain their excitement. They had managed to take advantage of Pinocchio, and now they were rich without much trouble. Collecting most of the coins, Cat and Foxy, they went on their way and left the place, abandoning Pinocchio to his own miserable fate again. Pinocchio watched them gone, and he was sad. He, who had just realized what had happened to him and how shallow and false their friendship had been, started to cry. He had no choice but to get up again, make his way back to the carpenter's home, and learn a lesson from what had happened on that day to him. This was our story about Pinocchio.